working, and whatever they see, they see. And if it's hello, everybody, I hope you're seeing us live for the first time. I know there's not a whole lot to look at, but we're first flight attempts.
If you should go with that page.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm just now seeing we got one FMC. I don't know if that's because the sign is, excuse me, the brightness is turned up. So anyway, let me grab this. We'll go front cam, front cam. Okay. Let's do this, baby. There we go. What are we getting a reflection of here? What is that? Oh, that's not a reflection, that's the building. So this needs to be, it is a camera. That's a single cam, so we're gonna get rid of that one. Nope, get that one, there we go. All right. Sorry for the jostling back and forth, guys. It's been, the last 48 hours have been pretty remarkable. A lot of work, a lot of fine-tuning, software fine-tuning, but we're very, very close. So we thought we'd share this moment with you guys. So I am going to grab, if I can, without messing anything up, get the link and send it to guys that are watching. But we're real close to first flight. All right, we'll get this in here, go to the channel. I know most people would have this already together, but I just want to get into here and let's go. What's up? Where is the channel? YouTube. There we go. Live. Here we are. Just want to get this link so I could share it with some of you guys. Okay. We have a small group of full cockpit owners that have been asking us about this, so I thought we would share it with them and you as well. So, okay. I hope the audio is going to be sufficient. We're on some lapel mics and we'll see how it's going to work out. Put my phone on charge before it's completely dead.
Oh, we're going to get a feedback
I'm
from
going to
there.
need to turn that down because it's going to be... One of the many challenges of all of this is dotting every I and crossing every T, especially when it's venturing into area you haven't been before. Okay, I think we've got both computers over here and the TV muted. We don't have any sound on the big TV, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Famous last words.
That's right.
Make sure the amp is on. Yep, amp is on, so.
Captain Scott taking the captain's seat for the very first time.
All right, so that's on
We
charge.
are here at Painfield.
We're at Painfield. We're taking delivery of this brand new Flight Simulator Center 737NG airplane.
And what's our first stop?
Las Vegas, Las Vegas.
I might be on last stop then. Might be on only stop. You're going to get on the airplane repo, you know.
Yeah. All right.
All right, the beast is coming to life.
Yeah, we'll let everything come to life real quick. There, they got rid of it.
I like that.
Yeah, the two alarms, he said it was probably just
Throttle related.
Yeah,
It needs to
so
pick
let's
up.
go stand by on the transponder. I don't think we're going to have any.
You want to go 2200 or 2000 or whatever your favorite.
Yeah, 2000. I never did check. Let's see if we have maybe what you could do on your iPad, if you would, sir, is
Sure.
put the website on there in case we get any, because we don't have any. I don't have any additional monitors or anything to see what's going on.
Well, keep an eye on. You mean the stream,
The
correct?
stream, in case anybody has a question
Sounds good.
or thinks we're going the wrong direction, they can correct us, which would be highly appreciated.
Yeah. And Captain Scott has already equipped both Captain and FO side with nice EFB holders, iPad, tablet, your favorite gizmo there.
I don't know what side is appropriate for these. I guess it's whatever you're comfortable with, but I don't know if they're working. I can't really hear anything, but all right. So not nav 2. We're on VHF 1. It's Mike, and it's going to be interesting to see. But okay, so we're on BAT.
Still learning the trade here.
Yeah, the checklist. So dispatch, we got that, but I want to get off of this battery as fast as we can.
We can switch to ground power, correct? So, or you? Yeah. No, you already did that probably.
So I've got a nice cockpit light up here. I mean, a full cockpit light on the top, as well as one that's more directed down.
Yeah, this one is more ambient.
Yeah, and then this one is directed to the pedestal mainly. So
that's one thing you don't realize flying on desktop sim is how many lights and knobs you have, right, to control. That's right. Reading lights, map lights, right. Pedestal, backlighting. You can probably do a video just on that.
Yeah. All right, so we have ground power. So we're not on battery anymore. So let's check that. Ground power, 400 volts, 400 amps, 115 volts. So we're good there. All right. So we're not
as you can
draining
tell, the pedestal, the upside down pedestal, aka the overhead, is fully functional.
So
we're going to align our IRS.
Battery switch is guarded. Yep. Standby power switch. Those are all guarded. Flight controls are guarded. Emergency, put my damper on. I kind of go just to flow down the list here. The checklist does it a little bit differently.
I mean, you're the captain.
Yeah.
And I'm the bus driver. So.
You're the bus driver.
Who I am.
So that's checked.
To tell you how to run this.
Get a little bit smoother flow. Let's see. Oh, look, we got a light on the compass too, so that's cool. And
those screens are really sharp.
So I'm just sort of taking it all in. Sorry, guys.
No, that's the best part.
Yeah, it's like there's no rush here.
There's only one chance to make a first impression, right?
Fasten seatbelt signs, that's on.
So Tom said the sound is good, and Lin Chen is asking how much it costs. So
the infamous question.
That's right.
All right, for anybody that's interested in how much it costs, I'm going to have some information on the website.
So wheelsup.club, right?
Wheelsup.club, which may get a modification, but that's it for now, so we're good. That's all good. All right. And let me get my EFB. So fuel, my chart's up. That's good. Las Vegas. Airport, Spain. Charts, taxi, information. So this is going to be the telltale, huh? Yep.
And as you can tell, I'm a terrible first officer.
You're right. I mean, it's showing up just like you said it would. See?
There you go.
Yep. Via Sim Connect.
It's magic.
Yeah, it's magic. It's all magic.
Okay. I mean, I did my walk around. It took 3.5 days. That's right.
You started last Sunday?
Yes. So part of the walk around included, I didn't realize,
Some assembly required.
Wheeling the bays in there, moving the MIP,
Oh, what am I doing here? What am I looking for? Okay.
installing the side panels. Luckily, we had some additional strong muscles. Thanks again to these guys, Miles and the crews.
Yeah, Miles,
crew,
Chris, and
is that no Brian?
Brady.
Oh
Brady?
my God, we're gonna anyway.
I think it's Brady, and I apologize if you're watching this, but all three of you were fantastic.
I mean, I heard they won a free flight in first class in one of your future flights.
That's correct.
And these guys help. I call it crowning the sim, basically putting the ceiling, overhead, window, everything. Okay. Captain Scott had the great idea to at least remove the windows because those are glass, Italian glass windows. Some said made by Leonardo da Vinci, but I'm not sure if that's totally true.
That might be a bit of a stretch.
Marketing material.
But the real glass is pretty amazing.
It's beautiful. There's already like half a spray of Windex that has been used to provide you with an unobstructed view through those beautiful windows.
Well said.
And it's not. You can hear it. You can hear it.
Careful, you'll erupt the dogs into pandemonium.
Yeah. Okay. We don't want to do that. And then it was time after putting that and reassembling the windows and kind of the little nose section. It was off to the throttle quadrant, then the pedestal, some wiring there, and finally the seats. And after that, I made sure the covers are off, the gear pins are in, and all that good stuff. That took no time. So we are getting ready.
All right, so...
And the worst best FO or best worst FO, I don't know how you want to qualify me, is just watching the show. But I think this is a very unique opportunity for Captain Scott to record it. I know we're streaming at the same time, so I apologize if the commentary doesn't match the stream.
There's going to be a little adjustment to some of the angles because I know they're not going to see a lot of this, but
this is almost from your perspective.
Yeah,
right?
That might be an interesting camera view to have. If they had something up here that looked up at the overhead, not yours, but
no,
future,
but to give a good idea. I mean, this. Yesterday we were counting the number of steam gauges. 7, I think. The number of digital LED, LCD.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my goodness!
8.
We
gauges.
Must have missed one yesterday.
Well,
I guess
you have the valve for the manual.
Oh yes,
for the
that's
altitude,
what we missed.
And then the fuel, and then the altimeter settings, and then the fuel here. Well, that's the APU.
Right. I appreciate Captain Scott giving me the quick intro to the Boeing 737. Okay. I was type rated in the 737 on the sim a long time ago. It's pretty much what I flew for several years on my desktop sim, but now I'm a bus driver, so I have an up button and a down button. That's all I need to know. When I want to go up, I press up, and when I want to go down, I press down. Here, I heard you still have to do some real flying, so
what I'm curious
can't wait to see that.
So this has the PMDG, but you're saying that that's probably... Do you want to download the company routes XML? Why not?
Okay.
So let's just see if it's in there. So let's go init ref.
Our IRS is doing. I guess I should actually do something here, maybe.
IRS is...
I mean, I can click the FMC. Oh, you
2
want...
minutes.
All right. You want the Weber? I know how to do that.
Yeah, do something.
I know. Do something useful, Captain Tango, please.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay, so
PSA.
KPEA. There we go. Now we're good.
Request. Weber request. And we're gonna be good pilot. We're gonna put our departure for now. I heard we're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We'll see if we make it, but no, I have all confidence in my captain. What's our alternate? Just in
Um,
case, we'll get the weather already. Phoenix.
yeah, alternate is Kilo Charlie Delta Charlie. Kilo Charlie Delta Charlie.
Where on earth is that? I mean, it's in the continental U.S., but all right, it's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
VHF transmission is in progress.
Okay, Route 1 data, 8
And
cars
here we
uplink.
go. And there you go.
You could print it again just to,
You want to see?
Yeah, the printer needs to be adjusted. I mean, it will
But
print out
there
all
is a
this, but
printer.
there is a printer, but it's
And
not producing anything yet.
I-
We're going to upload it. I wanted to go flying.
You want to go flying?
Yeah.
Can I make a paper airplane with the print?
You can do whatever you want with that. Route 1 data ready.
I'm telling you, and mark my word, every visitor, especially people who are not into flight sim or flying, that will be their favorite feature, the working printer. Because that's the one thing they can connect to, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what yokes or rudder. I mean, they don't drive a car with a pedal or tiller, but a printer seems like that is where we connect. It's around the printer.
All right, so it looks like we're going to see if it's going to load.
So the wind is light, 5 knots from the
Route loaded,
east.
execute.
Visibility 7 status mile. Becoming foggy. Sorry, boss. Few clouds at 200. Scatter at 3000.
Okay, so the route's
Temperature
loaded.
2 degree. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3042. It was 3008 yesterday.
3042. You want to set yours?
Oh.
3042.
That's what
Man,
it
that's high pressure.
says. That is. Well, there's a lot of pressure on Boeing, I heard, so maybe that's what it does.
So one of the things that I was telling Captain Tango about was the way the barrow is set, and I would love to hear some opinions from Tom, because I know Tom's got at least one, if not a couple of them. But how does your barrow adjust? Is it just like a dual encoder setup here? Or this one, it's like if you twist it real fast, it'll spin through it. But if you just gently kind of bump it, it will adjust. And it takes a little finesse. And Captain Tango said we'll get used to it. But yeah, it's not a encoder like
like 3042.
the course or the airspeed or the heading that you just start turning it till you get what you want. You just kind of
there is no kind of notch or whatever. There's no.
Right.
It's actually spring loaded.
All right, so I'm going to request the performance data.
All right, from dispatch.
Yep. Let's see.
And what are we flying? Are we flying Southwest or American? Or?
American 751. So Pat, if you're listening, I sent a link to everybody in the cockpit group on WhatsApp. So if he's listening, I'm doing this as a token to my buddy Pat, who
Wonderful.
is now convalescing with COVID. God, that stuff's got to get away.
Just
Okay, so load, execute.
So
Alright,
some
so we
questions from one of our hundreds and hundreds of viewers here. How did you find the setup with ProSim? Okay.
Oh, it's great because I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, it wasn't out of the box.
Well, one of the features of Flight Simulator Center that I think is pretty awesome is the level of detail, and that's part of why we've been. When I said it's been a pretty roller coaster ride the last 48 hours, is Terry and I have been doing all the final finishing touches on this, and the representative Carlo at FSC in Italy has been doing his part in fine-tuning all the software, getting everything worked out, and then connecting with TeamViewer so that he can get everything polished up. And so basically what we do, we launch Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it launches FSUIPC, it launches their custom software for the control load and yokes, for the throttle, for everything, all of the details. So basically you just hit a button and it all comes up and it's alive. So yeah, ProSim's pretty awesome in that regard. And Captain Tango's been showing me some of the ins and outs of features of ProSim in and of itself that you can do that I'll have to explore at a later date. But yeah, it's pretty neat software. Very powerful software.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're gross rate 145, flight level 370, fuel 23.2, and let's see, and that's loaded, so that worked out great. That preloaded the fuel, so we're good there.
So we're full in the wing tanks and
we got 5.8
light on
in the center.
On the center.
Now, the one thing I want to double check is CG, because that's what clear that. And I'm not going to get too anal about all the ISO deviations and everything. I know we're going to be flaps 5, 145. Oh, we need to do our departure. Departure is going to be 16 right, I think. Let me double check.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think it is.
I mean, the wind is going to be a crosswind, 60 degree, but that's fine.
Right. Well, there's 16 left.
5 knots.
Is 16 right?
Well, yeah. We might want to give ourselves a little room there.
Okay. 16 right. There we go.
Position.
All right, so
next speed.
the arrival into LAX is going to be 26 left.
And by LAX, you mean LAS?
I'm sorry, LAS.
That's right.
That's right. That's going to be.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, it's cross-check and verify.
Oh yeah. Oh, you should. I can't do my part.
Oh, you know what?
You did pick LAX.
Oh,
did you schedule LAX?
Oh no,
I got on the wrong plane, Captain. I'm sorry.
You boarded the wrong flight. The flight.
Dispatch told me
it
was Las Vegas.
Shoot. So, well, that's an interesting.
You want to change it?
Well, here's what I'm thinking about: is I did it in SimBrief and I downloaded it, but I don't think this made it to this. I don't think.
So we have the flight plan from yesterday that you can pull.
Well.
Probably not in here.
Well, yesterday you said that it pulls the last thing
that's correct.
That was in there.
That's correct.
All right, so
do you want me to go and replan it real quick, or do you want to go to LAX?
For the sake of time, let's just go. It doesn't matter. We can go to LAX. So
I was getting excited about Las Vegas, but
well, if you want to go to Las Vegas,
no. You're the captain.
I'm just thinking in the interest of time.
I know.
Because we have been trying to get a decent flight in since he got here. He's leaving this afternoon. And it's like everything, it seems like, keeps holding us up. Flight Sim Center wanted to get on and do a little bit of work on the printer and the audio. I said, if he can do it right now, okay. If you can't, no. We want to go flying, dang it. Jeez, we've been waiting on this thing for months.
I thought this was just a showroom piece, like a coffee table flight sim.
Pretty sure it's
you intend to fly this thing?
4, but coming in from that, so we're going to have to redo this. Let's see. So
okay,
flights. This takes a little while getting used to on this.
Spot for.
All right, so we're going to do this again
for the camera at one point in time.
LAX. Well, no, maybe it did work, Terry, because this has LAX on it. So
yeah. Well, I think you did LAX today.
I didn't mean to do that. KLAS. Let me just see.
But everything loaded. Where's our
all right, so if I redo this as KLAS and save it as KLAS.
So we haven't done the init.
Well, I'm gonna redo all of that anyway. So the best way to do that on these is, as you probably know, go to FMC, go to index, and position, and just put KLAX, anything in here.
No. We are at pain.
I know, but I want to clear it. I want to just wipe it out and start fresh.
Okay.
And,
isn't that going to confuse the IRS?
No, it should clear it out. Let's go init, index. If you put a new one in there, it should clear it. But so now I'll go K.
You mean clear the route?
Yep, PAE.
I still see the route. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, it should clear. It's another one of those.
Worst case, we go down to Boeing field.
Yeah. Okay.
sure we can make it.
But I need to clear it because I need to re-enter.
Oh, you want to be. Well, what is your concern?
I need to be able to load my route, and I can't get.
But you
there's
did
no-
load it, right?
Well, not to go to LAS to Las
Okay,
Vegas.
so that's. Oh, you want to go to Las
I
Vegas?
want to go to LAS. I want to change.
How
it,
short
so
is LA? What's the
Well,
time?
It's about the same, but Vegas is nicer. So
Yeah, and you have the scenery. The one scenery we install. Okay.
Let's do this again.
I
Some
mean,
of the differences in the features of.
You could get the last waypoint, move it up, and your route has only 2 waypoints, and then clear them
just
manually.
Clear it out. I just want to delete everything that's in there.
Okay, that will work at the route level. Yes.
Delete. Still need to delete. You want to? Can you finish clearing that if you can? And I'm going to try to get this uploaded here. Las Vegas. I'm not going to make any excuses for my incompetence because it's just that. Cocktail 4.
Oh,
yeah,
that was the undo, I guess.
Yeah. Index 30. I'm not going to fool with any cost index. We'll deal with that later. Let me see what that does.
How do you delete?
Just hit the delete button, and that should clear.
Oh, it's not clear. There's a clear button and a delete button.
Okay, so execute, and let's go menu, FMC, ident, present position. But we're probably just going to have to enter it manually because I'm not getting to the menu.
Well, we could do that in the air.
Well, I do remember.
If you give us, well, there's no SID out of here.
No, there's no SID. Somebody told me I know in the PMDG, if you just re-enter on top of the departure, it clears it. So
yeah,
it's like
you don't want to be in that
not
menu, I think.
I'm trying to see if there's not something in here that says to clear it. Again, it's a feature of I'm not familiar with the ProSim. Okay.
Understood.
So, position.
Am I gonna miss my connection in LAS?
Okay, so we're going. Well, that's a bummer because now I'm not going to have any.
But it's fun. You're gonna have to enter it manually.
Well, yeah, but that just takes longer, and I don't have. Let's see. So KC, I don't know if it's going to do the performance data, and that just slows the whole process down.
140, 140, 140. That never killed anybody.
J5.
At least in a bus.
Come on, hit the keys right, man. No. Okay.
So it doesn't. Well, KS. Hold on.
Oh.
You should do SEA, no?
That's not what I wanted to do.
We're going to the VOR. There you go.
Okay. Now.
But I don't know if it's J5 or.
It's J.
Juliet 5. On the right. No. Oh, no, you got it. And we hop off that one.
LKV. L.
Because we don't need the full route.
It's not that long. Ryan.
Didn't you want to put that here?
Well, I don't need this. I don't need that either. Why does KC go away? I need to get that out of there. I don't know why it's showing the airport.
Well, I think you had entered that.
Well, yeah, but I tried to get rid of it.
So can you put LKV on top of it?
That's what I just did. I hit that. See, it's in the line. It's in the scratch pad.
Okay.
Hit it. There we go. Now it's doing it.
Okay, now it took it direct. All right, direct is good enough. We'll be on
I
ATC.
never do a flight plan like this for this very reason, because it's something that I'm gonna
Okay.
do now that I've got new software to play with. But right now, I just want to get in the air.
Like you
Oh my
just don't
God!
care.
It's like this is a monumental process just to get bloody takeoff. Okay.
Yeah, makes for an entertaining video.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Bumbling fool. I am. I mean, guys, I'm sorry. It's just I've been waiting for this for so long. It's like I just want to get past all of this and get airborne, and then we can deal with all the semantics and all the details at a later date. So that's LKV,
And
OAL.
Captain Tango's stupid dad jokes don't help. I'm sorry.
Okay, OAL, and then tequila is going to be a waypoint on that, so we'll call that. So we'll execute that. We'll go departure.
There we go.
16
There we go.
right.
That's what I call progress.
Interesting that it takes.
But there's nothing else.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get it to select it, and it should come up selected. It just takes a second to register.
16 right.
See it? Oh, there it comes.
That was weird.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to ask him about that and see. So then we'll go back to departures, arrival, and this.
We can do that later, right?
26.
Or you like to put it?
I always put it in the beginning.
26 right.
No, look, it's showing LAX.
Yeah, you haven't
because
changed
I never got a chance to put the.
Where do you put your destination?
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is normally I have when you initially enter your departure.
How do you access
and then
that
you have
again?
Load the information. That's what I'm trying.
Okay, understood.
It's the problem. I don't know. I don't know how to get to there, so I'm not familiar with that aspect of this FMC. So should not have touched it. In other words, there's a way that you can easily clear everything out, and it doesn't seem to be responding the way I remember
you used to. Yeah.
And so I don't,
Man, that GoPro is getting hot.
Imagine. If anybody online,
I was thinking
that knows how to clear this thing out so you can re-enter your fresh departure location and get your route imported, please
chime in. I don't know why the live chat disappeared on me.
You know who would know probably is Tim, but I don't know if he's online. This is really, I really feel
deep breath.
Okay, the arrival, I don't want LAX.
But that
looks like we're going to LAX, man. That's all I can tell you. So we're just going to have to go for it. So it's 25. It's probably going to be 25 right. We'll deal with that later. Come back to the plan. RNAV, ILS, 24 right. We'll take that. And we'll go Angel 4.
You never enter KLS. Okay. Anyway, okay.
That's not where you put the destination on these things. I mean, you could try it. Go ahead and put the destination in.
Well, it's not really I understand it's not really a destination.
I know, it's just a waypoint, and that's not where you put it, and I can't figure out why. I just need to research it and learn all the ins and outs of it. Okay, so that's cool. We'll take that. Takeoff, if it even gives me anything.
That's interesting. This
20
screen brightness is tied to the backlighting. Kind of makes sense.
All right, 136. We're either going to crash and burn, or we're going to just take off just fine. 138. VR.
I have all confidence in my captain.
And 144. B2. Okay. We're not going to worry about that. So that's good. We got V speeds. That's good. So 160. We got fuel 23. So that's good. I'm not going to request that again. So Optimus 37, you got 37, and that's not the Q.
That's,
LAX is
we
gonna
need
be
to
like
get much
100.
lower.
Yeah, maybe 100 foot. LA
At
will look at it,
most.
but I'm pretty sure
Yeah, close enough.
close. So.
Doors are not gonna pop.
All right, let's just go 144, 145. Yeah, guys, I'll be much more precise about all this later on. So I just want to get this bloody thing in the air. Oh, we got parked right in front of a. Can you load up our pushback instructions or pushback setup through ProSim there, boss?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Meaning you wanna.
Pushback through ProSim.
So you ready to push back?
Well, I'm starting APU right now. Yeah.
All right. All right. I think Crafty is watching.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a much better first
FO than
officer
me. Yes, I know.
No, I was gonna say, she's a much better first officer than I am captain.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, Crafty, is that if your booklet is 40 page for the Airbus, it would be 400 for this monster.
Oh, no way. No way.
All right.
Okay, we got APU.
All right. Captain wants me.
You know what I noticed? I haven't heard
No, sir.
haven't noticed anything. I haven't heard much sound.
That is true.
That's off. That's off. That's off.
I mean, it's an NG. It's very quiet.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we don't have a lot of cockpit
APU.
sound. I'm sorry for
yeah,
being
it's probably
folks.
part of the audio that they're going to work on. So.
What's not true, Crafty?
Okay, collision on. So how do we back this beast up?
That you would be better if. He's a great captain. Yeah.
Can you tell me how we back this thing?
I'm backing you up.
Oh, you are. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Back this beast
Hopefully nothing bad happens. Let's see if we can do that.
Before takeoff.
We should
taxi,
release
before
parking brake.
pushback. Is that? Are we
Are
ready?
we gonna move?
No, we're not ready.
Oh, we're not ready.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
The truck is coming.
There we go. Now we
The
got.
truck.
Hey,
Pushback.
parking light. I was thinking about Carlo's request to come on phone.
Oh, boys.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to know how many FAA regulations are breaking with
Oh,
phones
off
and
the
here.
charts. Off the chart.
Sky high.
All right, so flight directors on.
I think you can release the parking brake.
There we go.
Oh, that's
right,
nice.
So
Oh, we're moving.
we're moving.
We're moving.
Okay.
We are moving.
Start number.
And
two.
it feels like we are moving. It's
It
just
does. All right.
believable.
N2
you can see the view. I mean, I have to really look back to see the end of that that screen, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, I'm not hearing squat though. That's bad.
This is how bad. Oh, there's no sound. Well, I think it's coming. We're starting. And the engine start knobs are spring-loaded and held by a relay, like in the real aircraft.
Yeah, but I'm not liking this.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I mean, we have N2 bus. I think you put the fuel a little early.
No, it was up higher than that.
Okay. Oh, that seems inverted.
Well, it was up higher. Now it's going back down. Now it's coming back up. I took the fuel out of there, so let's see if it will get
It's almost like it's inverted. Don't. You're gonna kill it. Or not? I want to see. Is that N1 or EPR?
Yeah, it's coming up
That's
now.
N1.
There we go.
All right, we'll just.
Okay. wait for the starter.
Oh
to
shoot!
kick
I
off.
never stop you. We're gonna drive to Las Vegas, to wherever we're
Yeah,
going.
stop us, please. Thank you. Now we busted some more regulations.
Yeah, but at least you can blame it on me.
This is
Oh, on the guy who was pushing us back.
yeah,
Not
it's
on me.
kind of a bummer when I'm not here.
Hey, well, at least we heard the
Okay.
engine start. Come back.
Park and brake set. All right, start number one.
So is it typical procedure to start number 2 on a Boeing?
I think most of them start number 2 on the
Okay.
first one of the day.
There's a big debate in the Airbus
It's-
community between
it's
starting number 1 or
probably-
starting number 2.
I don't know if that would-
My understanding is that most, if not all, U.S. operators start number 1. The FCOM from Airbus says start number 2, and in Europe it's a mix of people starting number 2 first or number 1 first. So.
All right, here comes.
Unless you do a
number one's
ground
coming
start.
alive.
Okay. What could explain the
Lack
no
of sound. No idea.
The sound of silence. That's all right.
So, yeah, let me
That's
make a note.
It's a very, very.
We
quiet.
had sound earlier, so that's really a little confusing. Well, that's part of the
Yes,
reason why
sir.
I sent the stream to those guys too. So if they end up listening.
Good idea. Good
All right,
idea.
so I'm gonna set flaps 5. We have RTO set, Mach speed set, course is set 165,
Hmm,
159.
I'm gonna run my battery dead real quick, but it's all right.
You don't have a.
Yeah. I'll plug it in, but I need a access. Need to access.
59, 10,000. We have no
connections,
restrictions coming out of here, so.
Oh no, they
Why
cleared
am
the
I-
airspace.
why am
We knew we were
Yeah, they
coming.
knew we were coming.
I knew we were coming.
All right, so we're gonna have to recap on some of this. I don't know
What-
why, but the checklist seems so foreign. All right, so legs. So we're looking at 16,000 flight restriction at Seattle.
You
Yeah,
want
it's
me
pretty
to do
much
the
what it is.
after start flow,
Yes, please.
or you do get scared?
No, have to start flow.
So we're gonna go bleed APU off, right?
Well, put these on first. Yeah,
That's not what I have. But
your shit's wrong, man.
elec, yeah, elec is already on.
Put
Hydraulic,
all the packs on auto.
packs on auto,
Yeah, that's good.
always on
there.
auto. It's all good.
Probes
we're
are
not
on
sure.
auto. Window heat's on. We'll check Gen 1. Gen 1 is good. Gen 2 is good. So we're getting good power.
Not
there.
feeling the heat in the window, but I'm sure it's coming.
All right. Leading edge flaps are on. Let me double.
Do you have
this.
flaps? Flaps 5 is indicating. Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
So Captain Scott woke up at 2 in the morning local time.
That's my excuse for being a bumbling idiot today. Is I'm exhausted.
You might be past. You might have to clock out.
Yeah.
I might have to fly this.
They might give you control. So what's the how's the light look?
I would probably want a little more,
All right,
if
so
you don't mind. Whatever you turn off is kind of just
All right,
tad. Yeah.
and then you can also
yeah.
turn the brightness up on. I've got it
Sure.
pretty much all the way up.
Sure. Yeah, they seem a little dim.
Also
but-
noticed your light is on up here.
Oh,
this one-
I'll turn that.
That's
okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
trim is set.
So, I mean, no eyebrow window. That's I still can't get over that. I brought my sextant. I thought we were doing celestial navigation, Captain. But,
Can you do something to take some
do
notes?
something useful for change?
Can you take some notes?
Yes, sir.
All right, so brake light wasn't coming on, and
Initially,
initially
right?
it wasn't coming on.
What
Brake
did it
was
take
set.
to get it on?
I just turned it off and turned it back on.
Yeah, the
And
good
of
old
course, the sound,
of silence.
audio. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Right.
And then the aileron trim.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing.
That worked yesterday.
Yeah, well, so
Whoa.
flight
Whoa.
control check.
Yeah. I mean that. Hold on. You gotta redo that.
What?
You gotta redo that. Show this. I mean, it is as expected in the Boeing 737,
Oh, you know what?
but it is not accomplished via a mechanical link. There is no physical link between the two yokes.
Yeah, it's all.
This is all part of the control loading and the electronic.
Yeah.
So whatever the captain is doing on his or her side, it will get reflected. And once we go to pilot on, we'll see that as well. And the only mechanical link is between the rudder pedal. Is that correct?
Between the two rudder pedals, yeah.
Yes. The brakes are independent, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Which is different from the Airbus, where the brakes are mechanically linked, which is, well, a difference. All right. Better get back to my note.
I just thought I would look at the Bose amp just to see if it's all fired up and running. So I'm sure it's probably
and we have
part
had
of there.
some before.
Well, Carlos said
Yes,
something about Alessandro getting online to work on the printer and the audio. So I think he may be aware of the audio. So we'll just wing it like we're deaf. And no offense to any part of hearing people out there. All right, so let's go. So airport, pain feel. And we need to go to 1.6 right, so.
Where can we dim this part? And by this part, I mean the MCP.
Right,
oh,
right
there
here.
you go. I mean, just crack it just a little. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. When you don't have any sound, it kind of throws you off, huh?
I mean.
Man, you ought to feel this tiller. It's like, whoa.
Tiller butter?
Yeah.
This is the butter tiller.
Yeah.
I mean, we're moving.
Fun with no sound. What a trip. So, guys, you aren't deaf. There is no sound.
Yeah. I think the excitement in your voice will easily replace any sound. That's the wrong runway, right?
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going.
Say that again, Captain. Hopefully you didn't have the PA. Jesus, you taxiing like a Formula One driver.
Ground speed 14.
All right. Oh, it certainly gave me the impression that we were cooking there, cooking with gas.
So,
okay. Oh boy.
This is kind of interesting.
The fire truck?
No, the angle.
I mean, I called them. I'm sorry.
Angle.
It's center.
Oh, okay.
It's center.
Yeah, so you definitely got to do those views.
It's center. So
he's got a way to do the views. Yeah, because if you get on center here, you know what it's from? It's because we're so much closer.
I think the first one is a fire truck. The second one is the
in the
airport
way is what
police. You can see all these airplanes there getting ready for delivery.
And we have not adjusted any of the screens, and we haven't done model matching yet. So forgive us for that aspect of it.
Well, that's all good. I'm glad we're moving. I'm
boy,
glad we're moving.
Yeah, so what is it? Does it look like we're crabbing to you?
I think if you look through the window at the screen and the further down you look, it's fine. If you look at the cockpit inside and the nearby, then yeah, you see the crab pretty.
So
you see it more.
Yeah, it almost looks like in my position, it almost looks like we're doing this.
Yeah.
So it's that same way for you.
Well, that's the crabbing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of used to either look at the inside or look far at the outside, and that helps me.
I would not want this all the time. This would be unnerving because it feels like the plane's doing this down the runway. And to me, one of the most interesting parts of flying is the approach and the takeoff and the approach.
Sure.
And if you're coming in crabbing, you're thinking you need to straighten out, so it would really kind of mess you up on the perspective. At least that's how it would me. All right, so pain feel. American 751 will be departing 1.6 right. Pain feel.
Oh boy. I better buckle up.
All right. Takeoff checklist.
Yeah. We do checklist. Where did the checklist go? All right. And before takeoff,
It's very
attendant
smooth.
notification, exterior lights. Oh yeah, we're on a runway, boss.
Oh man, it's got a nice chime sound too. So we got absolutely no audio. Okay, so lights on, taxi's off, which you never use. We're gonna go continuous. That's good. Both.
Okay.
We'll assume she heard us. Generator bus is on. That's off.
What's happening?
Okay, make sure those are on.
Okay.
Should have had,
Are we still on APU, or you turn off the APU?
No, I was turning the APU off. But why is it not?
Well, so you switch it here?
No, that's engines.
No, this guy.
Oh, yeah. I was just looking to see what it's doing is if you switch the APU generators off, which I guess you don't have to, it was kicking everything off. That was interesting.
Our gen running?
Yep. We're on gen now. See, you're getting them right there, gen 1 and 2.
Yeah, our gens are running.
Probe heats are auto, window heats are on. Okay, yaw damper on. So everything looks good.
I don't know why the ram door. Okay, that's good.
Well, they can work on the auto. Everything else is good. All right, so you ready? We're gonna do.
You want to finish the checklist?
Yep. VNav.
Engine start switches. Yeah, continuous. Auto throttle.
Auto throttle's armed. Well,
no, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not sticking?
It's not sticking. So note to self.
Okay, I'll write that down.
I noticed that when I did that one.
Is there any reason why it wouldn't? Whoa.
Trim set.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Okay, trim set to 5.
All right, we want to go transponder TARA.
Yep. TARA?
Yes. Parking brake released, and then it's all throttle, auto throttle, positive rate, flaps, and all that good stuff.
Get that off.
All right. Well, we're about to get going. If you don't mind, I'm going to pause the video here. Give me 30 seconds. That's all I'm asking for.
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
Can we wait 30 seconds?
Yeah. I
do need to get into this thing.
Oh, you changed in the card. Yeah, that's fine.
No, the card is fine. It's
3042, so that's good. So what is the fuel elevation here? Showing. Oh, sorry guys, my mic, I need to put it on the other side because it's running into my. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe you could put these things, clip them to the headset maybe.
Well, ultimately you want to pick it up from the headset.
We'll pick it up through
you want to do one or the other.
Yeah, it should pick it up straight from the headset. I think that's the way Pat's doing it. So we actually have people watching this? How embarrassing.
Yeah, more crafty. Okay, let me take the note, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
So the auto.
Yeah, what's the rush? We don't have to hurry too much. Your flight's not leaving till 4.
So
6:07.
Auto throttle did not engage.
Yeah, no auto throttle engagement.
I think
VNav and LNav engaged. I've got speed set.
So I had no audio.
No audio, but I think
I had no parking brake light initially.
Yeah.
I thought it was something else, but do you want the engine? On the
no,
picture?
that stays off. It's supposed to be off because that's what happens is if there's a problem, it'll pop up here automatically. Yeah, it'll just go out. All right, so you haven't executed what? Why is yours? That's something else. FMC execute. Yeah, that may be FMC sync. I don't know why that would be doing that. That's interesting. Route.
So I don't have a rod here.
Just make a note about
But
too about the FMC FOs showing execute when there's nothing for you to execute.
oh, it
So,
stays there.
yeah, and I can't clear it.
So
Interesting.
FO, FM, or CDU,
F FOCDU execute not
exec,
clearing.
not clearing.
Are you ready?
Give me one
Oh,
sec. Um, all right. This is really happening, I heard.
okay. So chrono start and last time.
Um, yeah, I'm as ready as
You
I'll
hit your
ever
chrono.
be.
Start your chrono.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Chrono is starting.
All right. There we go. All right, let's do
You
it.
can hear the tick, tick, tick. Okay. Oh, we're
Toga.
going. Oh man, we can feel the vibration. Well, that's impressive.
Airspeed live. The
Yeah, I'm
angles
not doing the calls. I'm sorry.
140. That's okay.
We're getting
Or
V1 rotate. There you go. Oh, quite. Well,
Positive rate.
that's what we call. Yeah, I can do the gear up. That's what we call a wheel up.
Man, it's smooth.
Do you want to try to re-engage the other throttle, or? I mean, we are in the air.
That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead.
We're
And bring
climbing.
This
Do you want flaps up? You're already at. Okay.
yeah, we can go flaps up.
And the plane is trimming. I wonder.
There we go. A bit more stable.
Want to try one more time?
Yeah.
It's not.
It's trying. I think it may. I don't know why I'm thinking
Yeah,
that.
then it gets me a red.
Yeah, I'm gonna try setting the autopilot. Yeah, see when the nope.
Oh.
So I would make a note of that. That it's like you have to hold it to. Maybe that's normal. Maybe you're supposed to hold it for. I don't know what I don't know about how unique these are. Okay.
We're above the cloud.
All right. So turn the gear off. Let's see. Climb. Autopilot engaged. Climbing through 7,000 for flight level 370. Let me go ahead and put this on up because we have a flight altitude restriction. I think. Well, no, that's just 19. There's no restriction.
All right, climbing restricted.
Yep.
Clearly airspace.
Okay, 37,000. All right. Lights off. Good enough.
All right, where are we? 9,000. Yeah.
Continuous off.
I mean, it's respecting the 250, so that's as expected. So I'm catching up on the road, but
yeah, the sound, the lack of sound is really. I mean, the vibration.
Yeah,
the feeling was awesome.
Yeah. So the vibration during the rollout was pretty impressive. As soon as you rotated, that went away.
So one of the other things that, and I'm going to just do this as a demonstration since we have people there. So I'm just going to go to heading mode for a second,
Sure.
And you can see where the heading is at 120. So I'll put it at 120. We're doing 170, 165 right now. So I'm going to switch to heading and watch the yokes. So they track the autopilot.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Yeah, they're both synced and they track the autopilot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Speed's increasing.
Yeah, we're well above 10.
It's very smooth.
Yes. Yes, we scheduled good weather.
Picked a
you.
good route for smooth weather, huh?
That's right.
Lack of turbulence. All right, let's see. So we can also do, what am I looking for here? Oh, duh. So bank setting. Yeah, okay. So we can set bank to as much as 30.
All right.
So it's cranking over. Get back on course. All right, and then of course, I don't know, does the bus do that too, where you have to have an intercept angle for it to get back on? We'll go back on LNAV, so it engaged LNAV, and it'll track direct to seat from there. So I usually,
yeah, it's similar.
You said I usually keep this one on progress. That's what threw me for this one. So top of climb, we're 117 nautical miles to the top of climb. So I'll usually watch that because that gives me my ETA when you want to tell the passengers, hey, we should be arriving in LAX at 3:15 or 3:10. You got that, and it monitors your fuel consumption too. So that's kind of the.
All right. Do you bring the landing gear up? I'm always confused by.
Well,
oh, you did bring it up.
Yeah, they're already off, and then you put them into override, into off. That way, the hydraulics. It takes the hydraulic pressure off of them.
Is that Mount Rainier?
Okay, so
in the distance there.
Another thing to note is the altimeter is not tracking.
The standby.
Yeah. Now it just caught. That was interesting. Just as I'm looking at it.
I think it's running Siri and it heard you.
Because, yeah, we got past 18,000, so we're going to clear that. We'll zero that, so. But this one was like at 17 something, and that one was already, it was definitely not tracking.
What did we set? Yeah, we had set the Q&A.
Yeah, it's 3040.
Okay. So we can go we can auto brake off, right?
Yeah, that's another part of the after start checklist or out climb checklist.
All right. Oh, you got the checklist.
So,
all right.
Okay, another note about this. If you see this, when you note this, look, no bright. See, this one's got the bright. Do you have that one turned up? There
yeah.
Okay.
It's just because I turned it all the way, I guess. Just reminds you the brightness is on.
And so you also have your lights over here too, which is what you were using a while ago. But you also have a map light. And the map light you can adjust a little bit.
So here
you can adjust this a little bit if you want it specific.
Can I adjust this one?
Chart light, I should say.
Can I adjust this one? And they pointed a different direction.
Yeah, this
one. And this one is a 2-color, right?
Yep. I think you do that by shifting
the back.
No. Where is it?
Yeah, I think it's. Did it go red? But basically, for night flying, you can put it in a red.
It does go red, but I just don't
remember. It's hard. The camera doesn't render that very well.
No, here it is. There's a switch. There's a little lever switch on it.
Oh, it's a switch.
It's like side to side, perpendicular from it goes this way. It's a little lever thing about where your index finger.
At the back or?
No, right here. It's right about in the middle.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we're flying to Amsterdam.
The red light district. Yeah, so that's kind of nice to have the red light if you want the red light. Okay, nice.
Well, we're not gonna redline it on the first
red
flight.
light it.
On the first first flight. Did
Well-
we pass Rainier already, or is that? Yeah, it's right there, from your side.
There?
Yeah. So Honda Jet is off my right somewhere on the
So
Olympic
what's
Peninsula.
straight ahead?
I would think it's Mount Saint Helens,
Ah.
or whatever the one that blew up. Is that?
Yeah, some Mount St. Helens. Okay, so Pat was talking about this is where you can't see the, so about this angle is where I can begin to see the edge of the monitor. I mean, it's not that bad, but.
No, I mean, I can give you, I mean, clearly from my, where I'm sitting right now, there's nothing except for the bezel. And then you really have to go, you know, here to start seeing it, and vice versa. I love the windshield wiper there, real low.
Yeah, the windshield wipers came out pretty good.
Yes, yes. And they don't obstruct our view, but they're cute. They're cute.
And I could probably put them down a little bit more too, but they're sitting on the windshield. So, all right. Well, we're finally flying.
Off we go. I'm probably gonna take a little break off the camera here, and if there's anything interesting, we'll capture it, and then obviously our arrival into
LAX.
KLAX, KLAS, you know, EHAM. We don't know where we're going, but we'll get there.
We don't know where we're going, but we'll get there.
That's right.
All right.
When you don't know where you're going, every road takes you there.
Oh,
So.
that's prophetic. Way to go.
Pathetic?
That's pathetic. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, you guys. So you'll record. You'll patch that
Hopefully
together. And...
We'll download it. You can use it.
Okay.
I mean, it's your plane.
All right. Let's see.
And this thing gets hot ziggity dog.
Yeah, I don't know why those do that. I mean, they really get hot.
Well, there's a lot of electronic and a very small. The problem is that they have to protect them from shock. I mean, it's meant for outdoor use, right?
Mm-hmm.
So protect from vibration, shock, water. So it's just passive cooling. I was hoping I could put it in front of the vent and have active cooling, but no. Where on earth are we going and what road are we using? Can we synchronize on that?
Oh, we're going to LAX.
So that, copy that, but I had Navigraph generate the route.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty much direct. It's showing here Powell.
Okay, Paul,
LKV is
where
the
are
next...
we? Okay, we already passed Paul?
No.
LKV.
But I don't have that on. There's a waypoint. LKV is the first one.
Okay.
And then...
do we have Barb or Heart or anything like that?
You know what?
Or FMG?
OAL is right. That's Ojai. That's by my old stomping grounds.
OAL.
Ojai, California.
Yeah. So what do we hear?
That's the
oh,
Oaks.
It's the Oaks.
You probably wouldn't normally hear that if we had
we
some
had
sound. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be moving at all. You know, they would passive. They would just be sitting there, but they're following when the plane buffets a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we're out of flight level 290, almost 300, 370.
Very nice, very nice.
The seats are more comfortable than I was expecting.
I know there's a button somewhere.
Oh, the height adjustment.
Yeah, I was looking for the leaning.
Oh, that's in the back on the left side, on your outside.
Okay. I kind of like to stand tall.
More vertical.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with those Airbus seats that you have. They're quite comfortable. They're big. See, your FO, she'd probably quit before she flew in this thing. So if she's listening, she could chastise me
I don't
for
know
that.
if she's still.
Compass works.
Don't. Yeah, that's amazing.
What,
I
that it
mean,
works?
it's cool. Well,
just kidding.
yes and no. It's expected in this configuration. I just
Yeah.
got a real Airbus A320 wet compass, so it does work
But
using
it
the
just
magnetic
doesn't turn.
field.
So can you
But you-
simulate that?
Well,
some
you
kind of
can
way?
buy like these are. Yeah, I decided to go the road of the OEM part because I like to have a few OEM part in my sim. So I have like the intercom that is OEM. I have the gear pins
Mhm.
that are OEM, and then I mean, who uses the compass, right? So
It's just
deep
more
doo doo
as
if you
a-
need the compass.
Yeah, if we're using that as a means of navigation, we're in a
Yeah.
bind.
Yeah, at least I mean it's consistent.
Yeah, well, it's part of the
Seems
it's part of the
like-
kit, if you will.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's I mean I love it.
What
I
I'm
love it.
what I'm really looking forward to is having the mics here.
Yes.
You know, speaking of which,
so there's
the
a push
keyboard,
to talk on keyboard.
Yeah.
Coming your way.
the push to talk
Whew.
back here.
Shoo.
There's
That came off like a hurricane.
what? Oh well, the little clip there. It's just the whole thing came
Alright.
off. It's probably just a sticky. Oh no, it just
Oh,
opens
just
up.
opened.
Yeah. I thought the whole thing came off. It just kind of clips there, so
Okay,
it's not
maybe it
super
wasn't. No,
robust.
I don't know. No, I like it. Oh.
Dang, you a bull in the china shop in here? What?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to see. Okay, where is?
Oh, immersion break. So let
Oh,
me
we
enter
lost,
the
okay, so
LKV. So with direct.
well, we're doing 30 FPS. I think I may have it. No, target's 40. We're doing 30, so that's 30 FPS
Oh, what do you?
up
Well,
there.
that's constrained by your screen, right? I mean, there's no way to do 40. That's either 30 or 60.
no, these are 120 hertz screens.
Oh, they're 120. So you
So
could
anyway,
do 40.
yeah,
I take
so-
that back.
But it's but the total level of total is that object detail. Total level of detail, and then the object
It's the
level.
terrain
level
of
of detail, sorry.
detail.
Clouds are set on high, so yeah, that's not too bad. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it just
seem jerky to me at all.
But it's weird that it had. No. It was pretty smooth. Pretty smooth.
So if I set to auto target FPS, see, so it's adjusting the terrain level of detail.
Oh, what happened there? Oh, we're just leveling off. We're still at 354. Okay,
That's interesting.
fine.
A little tone.
little trimming.
Well, no,
Because it's not the altitude alert, right? That would be 1,000 to go.
yeah, and it should be an audible like 1,000 to go.
Oh,
But I don't know
really?
if we'll hear it because.
We haven't been
Yeah.
hearing too much.
All right, so now we shifted to 200 level of detail, terrain level of detail. So that's what I like about this little tool. So these two are going to constantly adjust so that it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maintains a minimum of 30 FPS. Right now it's saying the target PC FPS is 25 when it's set at auto. So I'm not sure what that means.
But yeah, I wonder if it even isn't the 25 greater? Well, I guess it's because it's auto, so you can't change it.
I like that these pivot down quite a ways if you want them to. What was that? Thought I heard somebody say something. A voice. Okay, so we can put that away. Don't really need that.
I was trying to match the road, so we're direct LKV right now.
Yeah, we lost, and I don't know if there's a way to get. Oh, maybe I can. We lost.
Did we go through Powell? No, you did SCA
this
LKV.
other way. Yeah, sorry guys, broke your immersion there. But I can stick it down in the corner. I won't ever see it. But we lost the V-Pilot shutdown.
Oh, they did?
So what I'm going to do is see if I can find it back here. Yeah, so the other thing that I want to get is BatSim on here. I guess we can get BatSim on the BatSim map to see who's online. BatSim radar. Yeah, BatSim radar.
Okay, so I'm trying to adjust.
So we have all right. So this is. Wait, let me see if I can connect here. Flight plan.
Well, we need a file. Did you file it? Oh, you're about to file it?
Well, I just really want to see if I can hear anything. I'm not too worried about actually.
Okay.
195. I thought this was already on there. Oh, it's because it's that one. Let's do this differently. I know I've got Chrome on here. I guess I just didn't put it on. I hear the clocks.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah. There we go.
Do you remember if the starts at OAL?
Did you pull it up?
Well,
pull up
I'm
the.
trying to. Okay, what?
Yeah, so
do you
it's
have
the
in
Angel.
store for?
That's the Angel. Angel.
So you're
Angel
still
5.
expecting 2.6, right?
Yeah. Have you checked the
Oh
weather?
no, we're going. Sorry, we're not going LAS.
Yeah.
We're going LAX.
LAX.
So I never know which one or. I mean, 2.4 right probably. I mean, we're coming from the north, so I would say 2.4 right.
Why is this not giving me my other account?
Angel 4. Oh, we come. That's weird that we're going OAL.
Well, it may not be that we kind of plastered that together, or I did, so it's not even the right layout, I'm sure.
Okay, so we'll level off.
I just picked that because.
Do you want what trends are we doing? Hackman?
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
The transition. Or we could
No,
do
it's
O'Toole.
I think it was. Hang on, multitasking here.
Oh, sorry, I can look it up. I know where it is. So for
that was to LA. That was to Vegas, so that's not even good. Close that one. Close that one.
Maybe just from Angel. It looks like you might have done it from Angel.
Okay, 751 to LAX. Generate.
So the Angel can Boyle. No, where are those Bassett 5?
Now, if you want to look at it, you got the route. Change your to plan view, and then you can change it to plan view. Is it on plan? Because you should have a step if you're on plan view. There you go. Now you can step through it, and it should put you on the center of every one, and then change your zoom ratio.
Yeah, it's Angel Can by L Circus. Boyle Circus, okay.
Okay.
So where do you set the approach transition? Because I noticed we're missing a segment. The ILS has a initial approach fix at Circus. So is that when you select this? Oh, there you go. Are you cool with me putting the transition? Because
Yeah.
you're missing the
Yeah.
transition right now. Now, do I need to?
Yeah, because somebody told me not to worry about it right now. Never.
Yeah. Well, that's why we do that. And
Man, I have definitely gotten on somebody has sold my number. Goodness gracious. How do people honestly think that that's garbage is going to work?
Well,
Red Oak, Texas. I know no one in Red Oak, Texas. Now, if somebody on the stream is calling me that is legit, that's fine. But I don't know anybody in Red Oak, Texas. So. All right, so let's get rid of that.
well, we're cruising.
All right, so we're at flight level 370. We're going to turn off the seatbelt signs and ask everybody to please remain in your seats with your seatbelt fastened. But you are free to move about the cabin.
Oh, crafty.
Is it my imagination, or do we just lose something brightness here? All right, so that's good there. That's there. So you don't have any control. You have main. What does your main brightness do over there? See your main panel brightness? Okay, so that's this panel for you. But I control.
Well,
I control
you're the captain.
Yeah, see, I have main panel brightness for my side and for the middle, and then I've got this for the MCP and for the background. But I'll keep it up so people can see it. All right, but this one here is no bueno. Need to note that.
Which one?
This panel right here. Look, it's not doing anything. I mean, I can see a faint little adjustment there, but
Okay, I'll make a note.
And then that's over the top there, so that was good.
So the pedestal panel brightness has no effect.
No effect, no bueno. And then I was looking at this one, circuit breaker. Still have no circuit breaker light. That was a really neat feature they added. Oh yeah, this is okay. I noticed that this whole thing on the air conditioning was dark, and I was like, why is that dark? And then I touched this and it came up. So that's circuit breaker, but this one here is what was that? Oh,
that's a trim, right?
No.
That's, well.
Okay. Okay, all good.
Should I go
All right.
grab a quick bite, or how do you want to? Because
Yeah.
I think we're gonna just land and go to the airport, right?
And we don't have to finish this whole thing either. But
Well,
you got that calamari in the refrigerator. If you want to
yeah.
put it in the oven.
I mean, I can bring you some stuff here if you want, or I don't know, or if you want to go first.
Oh, you can go. I'm just thinking, how long we want to do this for the go all the way into LAX with this? Because what is it? 1:30. What's our
I mean,
ETA?
that's the beauty of it. You can let it run, right?
Yeah, we could stop the stream though. I mean, unless
Oh, it's why are we going idle?
no, it's just adjusting for whatever headwinds we might be encountering. So it's
I mean,
maintaining
it went idle.
its speed. Let's see. Yeah, it's
The auto
okay.
did disconnect or did
No,
you
I
play
did
with
that.
it? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I've muted myself now.
Okay.
Like turn it off. I'm probably gonna put it so that charges.
Yeah, these are pretty good. I just don't know how long. I think they'll probably good for a couple hours. I don't know if they're going to work. I may have to shift them during a world flight and have one on charge and swap them out, but and keep the receiver on full charge or keep it plugged in all the time. So, are you set on the arrival? Because
I think we should be good. No, there's still a disco.
well, I'll
Change
clear it.
that. Okay.
There it goes. So we're 560 miles to top a drop. So
oh, that's a good more than an hour.
yeah, what was I doing here? Sign in. I was trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna play around, see if I can get.
I think if we do
anything
the
on
full
VATSIM.
flight, it will work out good.
Okay. All right.
Because you know, I cannot miss my flight.
No,
He would not.
she's probably tuning in so she can make sure you are coming home, aren't you? All right.
I mean, do you want me to reheat that and I bring it down for you? Or?
Well, I don't know if there's that. How much? What all do you have there, Miss?
Well, I also have my soup.
Oh, that's right. Well, go ahead and eat your soup, and then if you want to bring, if there's any of that calamari left you want to bring down, that's fine. I'm okay, really. And you put it. You got the oven okay?
I'm sure I can figure it out.
I could step away too for that matter, and just. Do we still have our "Be Right Back" sign? I think I threw it away. Yeah, guys, we're gonna step away and have get a bite to eat. It's been a long day, so we will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We had to take a break for lunch, and like I said, this was not a procedure training flight, or we'd have been busted for sure. Auto throttle is off. Not sure why that cut off. And thank you, Pat. Center tanks are almost empty. Oh yeah, they're not quite empty, but it says they are, so that's good. Okay. Standby altimeter or primary standby knobs for exactly. Oh, yeah, this one we didn't. I don't think this one doesn't. 29 or 9 or 2. Good. That one's set. So, not really wearing the headsets for anything because we don't have any sound, Pat. Yeah, they've got a. Yeah, it's kind of silly to even wear them, but they've got to connect with me Monday and do some sound work on the. They've essentially got it set up to where when I'm assuming the camera's working. I never thought to check it. Yep, it's working. Pardon me. The batch file that they have set up for this is essentially I launch this batch file which executes FSUIPC, which launches Microsoft Flight Simulator, which launches ProSim, which launches the Flight Simulation Center control loading software for everything here, and then the same thing when you exit, when you shut down Microsoft Flight Simulator, it shuts everything down and the cockpit goes to cold and dark. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and they've got a few glitches that they've got to fine tune. So that's okay. I'm all right with that. But right now it's kind of weird flying. It's completely quiet. The only sound we had was when we were rolling down the runway, and it was pretty impactful. I mean the shaking and vibration, it was pretty cool. And then as soon as we were wheels up, quiet. Stop the vibration. So anyway, that's where we are there. In fact, I have opened up a session of vPilot just to kind of get an idea of what it sounds like, because there was someone in earlier, and it does look like my favorite controller, Ben Aneo, is live at Los Angeles Center at KZLA, but we are not going to be doing VATSIM today. So Pat did have some good questions. For those that are watching that don't know, Pat, I hope you're feeling better too, buddy. I know you and your lovely bride are battling COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope y'all are doing better. Pat was very instrumental in helping me just navigate through the waters of this purchase. He's been doing this for a decade, if not longer, and has been a 737 enthusiast. So he was invaluable when it came time to make decisions about what vendors, what to look for, not pro or con any particular vendor or manufacturer, because there's a lot of good manufacturers out there, but more so to understand the differences in different products and, what do I want? And I made the decision that I made based primarily on the service and the quality and the what I was getting, the value, I guess you could say. Oh, and there's my sales rep for Flight Simulator Center, Mr. Giovanni. Hello, Giovanni, if you're on. He's been quite busy in Italy today, so but I did send them a link to the stream, so if they wanted to chime in. So anyway, I'm gonna get over here and take a look. So Pat, if you're still listening, I hope that makes sense. That's why we don't have any sound. 172 to top a drop. I really wanted to just log in here and see if we can hear anything from these guys. And as a tribute to you, I am flying American 751. American 751. Yep. a business jet. All right, connect as an observer so we can at least hear what's going on. Yeah, and this keyboard is definitely going to go. Keyboards don't belong in the cockpit of an airplane. There he is. So 126,525. Neither does this fat sim. Oh, and I'm not even on the right frequency either. 126,525. Somebody's gotten my telephone number. I'll tell you what, man, the junk mail is a flying. All right, 126,525. Okay, no audio. That is so cool. These radios are really neat. Okay, well, that answers that. Yeah, so there have been a few little catches that we're trying to fix. Okay, so that's a little interesting. So let's go ahead and set that down on VNAV. So we're gonna get down to 10. What does that say? Oh yeah, Pat was asking about the specs. So for anyone that's interested, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and the computer is just built this. It's an AMD 9800 X3D CPU with 64 gig of RAM. It's all AM5, so it's all the latest stuff. And the GPU is my 4090 MSI Supreme that I had in my other sim. So yeah, one 4090 driving 3 4K screens. And I'll have to ask Captain Tango when he comes back, but I used to set them on 3840 by 2160, but I think these for some reason, in order to go full screen, they're set at 4096 by 2160. But I'll get him to confirm that when he comes back. So yeah, Pat, one GPU running 12 1080p screens, and the resolution. I'm also running our favorite little. Microsoft has this, well, third-party software. I don't think you're going to be able to see this, but it's called Auto FPS. So essentially, when you're up here at altitude, like I am right now, at flight level 370, I'm doing 30 FPS on all these screens, and then you don't fly with Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you're probably not familiar with what's going on and how it processes the data, but they have a function called terrain level of detail, which gives you, it's probably sort of like the way, oh shoot, what's the name of the, that software that you could generate the terrain at different mesh levels and so forth. Anyway, so it's the highest level of terrain detail that you can get in this is 400, I think. And I'm at 200 right now, which used to be the highest level. And then now they've increased it. But anyway, so the current terrain level of detail is 200, and the object level of detail right now is 20. And I think the highest that can be is 200 as well. But at this altitude, you can't really see that much detail anyway, but the terrain is absolutely gorgeous. This is as much terrain detail, for the most part, as I'd probably see at this height in an airplane anyway. So anyway, what this little app does is this app adjusts those two functions as you're climbing, as altitude changes. So obviously you get higher, you don't need to see as much. It improves your frame rate by increasing that number. And then as we get down lower, closer to the detail, this level will drop down so the frame rate can stay up. So that's, it kind of plays this balancing act between the amount of detail it's providing, but never is it, you know, bad. You know, even on the ground, it's pretty good as if you stick around long enough. And we make it to LAX, 1507 is Z. So we're making pretty good time. We got a little bit, 39 knot quartering tailwind. So not too bad. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any more, feel free to text me like you just did, because I don't. Terry's been kind of monitoring the stream. And Captain Tango's got to head out of here. He's got a flight out of back to his home this afternoon at 1700 Central. All right, so yeah, not getting any audio. All right, so we're going to blow that off. Been making a list of stuff that we're going to go over with FSC on Monday. Yeah, they were so kind. He actually told me, because we asked him, he wanted to log on this afternoon to do it. And I asked him, I said, unless, can it wait so we can at least get a flight in, which I'm glad we did. I mean, Terry's been a terrific friend, and the last three days, as those of you that followed, we've been busting our noodle trying to get this thing put together. And I wanted him to at least get a chance to experience what it's like in this thing before he had to leave. So I asked FSC, can we hold this off for a little bit so we can at least get a flight? And I'm glad we did. And they said, fine. But he told me, he said, hey, if you got something, he says, I'm here to help. No, it can wait till Monday. Y'all go home and have a good weekend and relax, and we'll reconvene Monday morning. So I thought that was pretty cool. Great group of people there. I mean, those guys are they've just been fantastic. The only downside is the 7-hour difference in time. Can't help that, though. It's halfway around the world, so. All right. Yeah, and I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, so I'm pretty tired. Let's see what we got here. Key that up. All right. No, Captain Tango's been doing that. He'll do that when he comes back. He's just getting his stuff ready. Okay, that's not going to be right. So let's do. Import flight. There we go. Let's see. Iron Man. See if we can do this without creating too much havoc. Iron Man 2. Two, 4 right. Pat asked me if we're monitoring. Your mic's right here. Pat was asking if we were monitoring the chat, and I said you were, but loosely. 2-4 right. We're changing. Yeah, 2-4 right. We're doing the Iron Man. So we're probably going to shift over if we can. Let's see what that's going to do.
I can barely see the ocean over there.
All right, hopefully my mic is back on, but let me know if it's not the case.
Yeah, you'll probably get it from the chat.
No,
Need
the
to get a
sound
weather
volume is
briefing
low.
too for LAX.
I'll get to it.
I can tell you, Pat, it would be much nicer to fly with the first officer. Okay, what am I doing here? Legs. I want to go to plan. I don't want to. Circus. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to the Iron Man. We're going to step.
I don't know on my.
Iron Man, so 198.
Are we gonna do the long downwind?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go do this in. So it's 2-4. I think that's 239.
So are we still using the 2-4?
Yeah, 2-4 right.
And we're not doing Angel 4 anymore?
No, we're Iron Man. 2-4 right.
That seems okay. Seems weird.
Well, that's what we should have been on. We're kind of going way off the path, but I don't think I'm gonna. We're on a direct to Iron Man, so it's where we were. It was way off, so that's okay. Let's see. Oh man,
why is this thing not booting?
Well, let's see. What's the matter? Oh, your camera. If we do Angel. Drag required.
Oh, we're going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so if we do that.
Well, folks, from the flight deck, Captain Scott and Captain Tanger here. We have started our descent into the Los Angeles area. I think that's what we settled on ultimately.
Yeah,
that is our final destination for the day. After a short lunch break, while the plane was on autopilot and auto thrust, we're back in the cockpit just in time for finalizing the star and then the approach. It seems that we're gonna shoot the ILS to runway 24 right into
Los Angeles.
KLAX. The weather is beautiful, just as we ordered it for our first flight. Little detour on the way to wherever Captain Scott wants to go and bring his wonderful new home sim. But at least we took delivery of it out
Paine.
of Paine. Yes, aptly named Painfield, Everett. So we apologize for the absence of any cockpit sound. It's kind of eerie up here, and all we hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but is the mechanical chrono ticking second after second after second. So we are 93 minutes, 94 minutes into the flight, and we're gonna get ready for our arrival.
All right, so I want to do this a little.
Arrival can get busy.
Boil.
So
Well,
we need to
this
be a
is
little
this whole
more-
flight is totally unorthodox.
5x5, wonderful, thank you.
I'm gonna go direct boil. There was something I wanted to tell you.
Well, thank you for the invitation, Pat. Oh, popcorn? That's for you guys. We don't get popcorn here in the front. We got some hot nuts from first class. Although, if we're flying... Well, American would have first class.
Yeah. All right, so I changed the perspective a little bit. You can see where we're close to top
Okay.
of drop, and then we're going to head down about 160, and then we'll pick up an intercept. We're going to cut short of Angel and intercept it at Boyle, and then hit Circus.
Sounds
It's
good.
kind of a more direct route, so it's totally off the... If we were flying online, they would be chastising us for doing this.
That's all right. I'm a
They'd
little...
be asking, where are you going?
well, it is the circus arrival after all, right?
Hey, very well put. All right, so let's do
That's
this.
that's the waypoint.
We're going to go heading select and get back on an intercepting course because we're way too...
We need to lose some more altitude.
Well, we're too far off to intercept at that. That's why I was asking you earlier. If you're too far off, LNAV's not going to...
Yeah, if there's no
No
intercept, it will tell you set heading first, and then you can re-intercept
Yeah.
your
VNAV,
what would be your LNAV.
yeah, VPAT's okay. But I tell you what, I really love
Oh,
these things.
that's-
These
yeah,
are
no, this
working
is
out
really
great,
nice.
and I like the fact that they come off so easy. So.
Yes, yes. If only I had the
What am I
those
doing with a keyboard
side
and
panel there. A keyboard. We are in an Airbus A350 or
I would
380 now.
throw it out of the
Although,
Airbus, or throw it out of the window, but I got
you don't want to
windows.
break your windows.
Okay, so
Well, plus they're not standalone keyboards; they are built into the tray table
note.
in those aircrafts.
We got a note too. No audio on
Yeah.
the radios. I do. Los Angeles is on, and I dialed them in, and I'm not hearing anything in VATSIM.
Okay, and you were able to connect and all that good stuff.
Yeah, as an observer,
Okay, yeah,
and
no,
I
that's
should be
good.
able to hear them, and I'm not. Yeah, I didn't. You might check yours, but I'm on
no.
VH1. I adjusted the volume. Easy, cowboy. What's he talking about?
Why are you smacking the windows?
Oh, yeah. Keyboards do not belong in the cockpit of an airplane. Not a computer keyboard.
Not a computer keyboard.
No.
Because
Okay, let's see.
this sure looks like a keyboard to me.
Yeah. It's not a computer keyboard. You know, it really feels unusual. It's not having seats.
Seat belts.
I feel
Yeah,
like I need to have seat
feel a little
belts on.
unsafe here. If we
Yeah.
if we were to hit some chops down on our way down.
Okay, so you got me a altimeter setting for
Do I
LAX?
get you an altimeter setting? How about 3022?
We'll leave that one for now.
So the
3022.
weather at 1953 Zulu
3022, you said?
3022 3022. Wind is 260 at 8 knots, 10 status mile visibility, scatter 2900, broken 3200, temperature 14, dew point 6, altimeter 3022. So it's an automated report. Yeah, all good. There you go. Another.
I think you're right.
Oh no, this is a direct headwind. Should be a piece of cake, boss.
Oh, you were zoomed out that far because you can't see any detail before then. Yeah.
I was about to play with. What
Set
could I
your-
play with?
Set your barrel,
I can play with terrain.
and you can set
I'll
your
set my
barrel
barrel
too,
for you.
just to be ready. It'll cue it up. Terrain. Terrain.
So I should be able. Oh, look at that! I got it. 10 and 10, 3022. Boom, done. Same.
Yeah, mine dialed in pretty good too, so maybe you're right. We'll just get used to it.
Well, you better get used to it.
It would really be bad if you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So how do we dim this a little bit? I know I asked before. Oh, you're in charge. There we go. Thank you.
yeah,
A little bit is good, but
what looks
I'm thinking makes the. No, it's fine. It's fine.
okay? That was
It's just the difference of flying. All right. What airport do we have around us here? Blah blah blah. Airport. Oh boy, we have all kinds of airports around here. Not that I would know too many.
so. I'm thinking
Drag required.
we're getting a drag required. Yeah.
Who do we need? We need a drag race. Somebody.
Well, you can see we're going to overspeed here if we don't.
Well, that's the plane's problem. That's not my
Normally, I
problem.
would hear about it or see it if I was paying attention, but this isn't. We don't pay attention on these delivery flights.
Excuse me, Captain.
We don't pay
Say that
attention.
again.
See, we don't pay attention on delivery flights. This is
Attention pays
we're
you.
we're the casual cockpit crew, so we just
Okay.
chill.
Well, I like the vibe that my captain is infusing here in the cockpit.
All right, so
I'm not sure about the not paying attention, but you know, I follow the lead of my captain. I'm just a glorified passenger in the right seat here.
There we go. That's better.
That's Hey, I see an airport.
Really? They have those down there?
Well, in case of emergency, you know, I just want you to be aware that off our right
You know, I think the
wing,
biggest
What's going on?
difference is the scale.
the trim wheel just got.
I mean, how did you get used to this when you were flying?
I'll tell you, it's pretty quick.
I tell you, it's pretty quick to get used to flying in a real
you get
airplane
used
cockpit.
to- That's right. That's right. I don't know. Maybe our viewers have a different experience, but
All right. Let's check
for me,
altitudes check.
what's still foreign to me is when there are times I sit in the right seat and everything is the other
Backwards.
way around.
Well, that was part
And
of why I put
that's,
the yeah. So, do you do that often?
not very often.
No.
I had to do it because one of my screen for the PFDND on the captain side decided to go fishing, and so I had to replace it, and it took maybe 2 or 3 weeks to get it, you know, shipped and all that good stuff replaced.
Hmm.
But the beauty of it is like, hey, I can fly from the right seat. That's not a problem. And I think I've told you, sorry. I've had some situation where the NVIDIA driver, that was more P3D thing, would just decide to go, you know, fishing and not responding. And I kept it
Really?
running, so the sim kept running. I had 3 black screens, but with everything in the cockpit, I was totally able to do a fully automated landing, and voila.
So you just set
No
it for
problem.
auto land, and
That's
even though you
right.
couldn't see this.
That's right.
Wow. Are your screens set
So that's
at 4K? Are you
yes.
mean or
Yes, they are.
oh, what? Remember we had that deal where it was 4096 by 2160, and I said I usually use 3840 or
Yeah, for
38.
whatever the 19 by
well, it's
the 16 by 9
by 2160, and then the other one was 4096 by 2160. But both one's like almost 4K, and the other one's true 4K. But even the 3840 by 2160 is considered 4K. I think.
Then-
What did you say it was?
well, it's the
aspect-
aspect ratio. It's a
aspect
16 by 9 aspect ratio. Another question from one of our frequent viewer here, Mr. Pat. Do you have flight illusion gauges?
Yes. Wait, who's it for? Me or for
Yeah, for
Captain
you.
Tango?
No,
Yes.
no. I mean, you.
Yes, the altimeter's the artificial horizon is flight illusion. The altimeter is flight illusion. The ADF, or call it the ADF RMI, whatever you want to call it.
DRMI. That's how we call it on the bus.
Flaps, the pressure, the chronos, and those are. But the main ones I think you're asking about are these three.
That's correct.
Yes,
I would think.
And the dual.
But everything was integrated by FSC.
Yes.
So they procured, from CP Flight, from Paul Dragonet, from Flight Illusion, and you only had to deal with them, right?
Correct. All right. So.
They just went out of business.
Who did?
I'm assuming it's referring to Flight Illusion. Well, it was an illusion to start with, so.
Did they go out of business, or did someone purchase them?
I don't think the news is.
It probably wouldn't surprise me, because I know there was quite an ordeal when I was in Italy doing the factory acceptance testing. That in fact, I think it was this altimeter gauge and airspeed that was giving them some wonky results, and so they were on the phone with those guys. Were they in Switzerland or?
I do not know where Flight Illusion is based.
They were having to get them on the phone to get.
They are no more.
Well,
the Paul Dragonet, which is the base of your throttle, right? But then you said FSC had some features to it.
They had their own tweak to it.
Is that about the motorized aspect of the?
No, it's already motorized from them. I don't know what all they do, but they do like this. The trim wheel is modified so it's smoother. It's not just
some special Italian salsa.
All right, so we're descending out of 20,000.
Oh, no, it's getting cloudy, Captain.
Getting cloudy, yeah.
It's getting cloudy with a chance of mid-balls.
I'm trying to get my approach here. So 2-4 right, so we can set up. We're in there chit-chat.
Hey, there's a long straight of that highway there if we need to land.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking for emergency landing site.
Wait a minute. Before you were all excited and happy, and now you're worried. Yeah.
I'm not worried. I'm
okay. So
prepared. Even if I have transitioned to Microsoft 2020, I'm still prepared.
Let's see. What if we go Circus Direct? All right. So that
yes, some people would say that would explain it, but I'll stop after that. I promise.
We're turning.
We're turning. I can tell that. We are turning.
All right.
I don't know if we're turning Japanese, maybe not yet, but we're turning.
All right, so I was going through the descent checklist. We have altimeter set.
Oh, we don't have that on the Airbus.
Recalls, good. Landing. Oh, I need my landing minimum. So we'll go initial here. We're going to go flaps.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky we're going close to sea level and you don't have to spin that thing for 3 hours.
Okay, so we're going to go flaps 30. Set that. That's good.
I'm going to have so many Boeing friends after this.
So one of the other things I really love about
what is
these
it beeping
radios,
at me? What's this thing telling me?
108.5. 108.5. Nope.
Right.
Mode. ILS 108.5. 108.50 swap.
Oh, my real life flight is pinging me.
So here
that's what's happening.
We're gonna
Flight Illusion BV, or they were probably in the Netherlands then.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh yeah, but that's what Pat said.
All right, so
out of business Netherlands, Flight Illusion closed.
ILSs are set.
Chat move here. Yeah, the YouTube chat is actually on the side channel. We're on guard frequency. This is guard. I should have put 121.5 actually on. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're busting all kind of regs here.
I think either Lucy, Mia, or
lose what?
Your dogs would have been better FOs than me.
Oh no,
I've done nothing.
Hey, dude, with all the work you did to help get us to where we are right now,
Well,
you can just sit back and relax.
okay. Well,
And
the one
keep
thing we have in
going.
common is that we're yapping, but besides that, I don't know what else.
Well, I'm sort of paying attention. So
Oh,
let's
you
see.
are. I meant the dogs and me, not you.
108.5. So we need 251. You'll set that course 251, please.
251. You guys have to do work.
Yeah. All right.
You
so
know
I'm
it's
just
in the database,
getting ready
right?
for the ILS into
So it
24
could be
right
loaded
into
for
Los
you. Just
Angeles. It's
saying.
Cat 3. So
Well,
um,
yeah, the weather was
so
nice, right?
one of the things I wanted to see, I've got
Yeah,
both of
scatter
them in
2900.
113.6. So now I've got ILSs here.
Can we hear the ILS? Probably not. We're a little
You
far.
don't want much. Huh?
We're a little far still.
So I'm going to set, I just want to set it just to see 113.6.
Do you think it's cloud or do you think it's smoke? Or is it too soon?
113.6. All right, well, that worked. So I just checked so I got VOR1 dial in here. So that's the Los Angeles VOR at the field, which is right. It's pointing to the field. So I switched
Okay.
off. See, so my flag is gone.
Sure.
So it's cool. And then I'll put it back on the ILS
The
and the flag
flag,
returns.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to return. So, okay, altimeters. We're passing.
Oh yeah, we're way past.
Yeah, we're
Gee.
way past. Well, we're not leveling off yet. So.
Well,
All right, so we're
technically,
free.
as soon as ATC gives us an
Yeah,
altitude, you can put it right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let's see, circus.
I have a
we've
hard
got our
time working my
got this,
camera, working the chat,
legs.
trying to distract my captain as much as I
14,000,
can.
12 to 14. So we'll see if we do a level off here. We got to be above Skull at 10. Above 10 at Skull, excuse me. And so we should be there long before. Now we're turning.
Okay.
Let's bug up.
So, oh, the circus has started.
The circus has started.
We are officially at circus.
Yep, we're coming in, baby.
All right, circus it is. Yeah, it's probably hard to see.
Yeah, well, you can
But,
show him the movement of the yokes and stuff because Pat probably hasn't seen that.
Mm,
And well, he knows the throttle. But...
yeah.
Ba-king, ba-king.
I know.
All right,
I
so
should put
final
the camera.
approach.
Maybe that's a test. Put the camera on the
All right,
clipboard,
so engine switches. Gonna go to
and you can see it's not level because we're still a
That's
little bit
all
in that turn,
good.
and now it's coming back level, and it's pushing the nose down. This is sweet.
Yeah, the yoke, the
Oh,
yoke's
it's not
tracking the
on.
autopilot is
What we're
to me
doing.
that's part of, especially in a Boeing because there's so much activity going on that when these things move. And when we first departed Payne Field, we had a little bit of, I won't say turbulence, but a little bumpiness, and you could see the yokes were going back and forth working the elevator. It's pretty cool.
I'm glad something is
Okay,
working.
there's the inner marker to something.
Oh, gee, inner marker already.
No, not to, for us. All right.
What am I
so we're
recording?
coming
I'm
in.
recording history in the making here. Captain
Let's-
Scott first landing.
All right, so I don't know if you're watching are you tracking on this too? So we're coming up to Skull.
I don't have.
At
I have the
10,000.
approach. I don't have the.
All right, so we're
skull.
gonna
I don't have. Oh shoot! Yeah, skull.
Skull.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so we're gonna level off here in a second because we're gonna
Holy cow!
probably a little
That's
bit
a long
anyway.
approach.
But see the
We're
RP
already
is,
lined up with the runway,
RP
basically.
is working out. It's keeping us right on glide path. You can see there
Okay.
the magenta dot on the RP, so that's good. All right, now we're turning at Skull for decor. So that's looking good, and we're at 10,000. So we're gonna put lights on, and I'm a ding, bing bong,
Bing bong.
ping pong. All right, got
Excuse me. Oh.
starters on continuous.
Do we have smoke in the cockpit?
Let's reduce our
We need to
speed to
start off.
250 below 10.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
yes, Ben, I'll slow down.
I think
too.
we busted it.
We're
but,
speeding below 10,000. I tell you, we don't play by the regs here. So
Captain Scott told me that his goal was to be on the Blanco Lirio channel. So
the what?
the Blanco Lirio.
The
You don't know the Blanco Lirio channel? Nope. He's a 777 FO for American Airlines. A recall? No recall?
All right, so there's
not like a Honda.
9,000. We're coming down. I have it set at 4. Well, 22 is.
Oh, we forgot to. Or did you put the ignition back on continuous?
Yep.
Or okay.
Yeah, it is. It's set.
All right.
I'm doing your job.
I know.
So much for the.
That's why I'm gonna get fired.
So much for flows, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm flowing. I'm flowing. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
I'm flowing
so
all right.
speed brake armed. We're armed with 250, descending out of 8,600 for 2,200. See if you can maintain.
Okay.
And as soon as we get below this little minor cloud deck, we should see.
We should be good.
We should see LAX. It's not that far out.
All right.
Okay.
I believe in you.
All right. So let's see. Final approach. You call the attendants. I'm going to put this on approach. Oh, tell me your.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, see, we're pretty much idle right now. One thing that would be interesting to see as soon as we touch down is show the yoke. I mean the throttle, because when that spoiler kicks off and it slams up, that's pretty neat.
It is. It is.
Okay, final approach. Attendant notification. Speed brakes are armed. Landing gear is going to be down here. It's a little premature, but okay. Yeah, it's really weird with no sound.
It is. It is.
So, Pat, if you're listening, I'd be curious to know what do you still use your ignition both, your ignition left and right and both for your move your views? That's one of the things that Carlo is going to do, is set up the views, and I'm not quite sure how he does it. All right, that's armed.
The famous Microsoft 2020 ash clouds.
I think they're gorgeous.
I would take realistic over gorgeous, but
yeah.
All right, let's go for it.
I see a rabbit. Chase the rabbit.
Uh-oh. Oh, the trim wheel is
that
making sound.
Beep, that sound. I wonder if Pat's makes that noise where it just makes a little burp, burp.
Seems like it alerts you that it has been.
Yeah, it's
trimming.
alerting you like it's doing something.
You don't want to be completely out of
All
trim.
right, you got your seatbelts on, man?
Yes, sir.
Let's get ready to land this baby.
I'm ready.
All right, so
Over speed, we can clear that. Yeah, flaps. Brake 3. Gee.
5,000. Yeah, auto brakes. There's the runways.
Okay.
See that we're straight ahead.
All right.
There's LAX. Yeah.
5,000. We're still at 220, slowing down.
What I like is that it's not the Forum. What's that big arena that you fly right over? You'll see it.
I don't know. I'm not.
I never noticed it in X-Plane before, but it's definitely visible in this. All right. So Pat was asking about I'm seeing a slight bit of jitter, a little bit of, not that much looking ahead, but if I want to get picky, I can kind of see a little bit of jittering, and some of the scenery in the distance. Yeah. So yeah, if I can get my hands on a 5090, I might snag one.
Though I heard they're only like 20% faster, 30%
Really?
faster. Yeah, all the NVIDIA numbers are basically using
glowing.
DLSS and other.
Pat, you calling me on final approach, dude?
We're below 10,000. Sterile
Yes, you're calling
cockpit,
me
please.
on sterile
Sterile
cockpit
cockpit,
time.
please.
What's up? Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh yeah, okay. Well,
I guess that was my job.
Yep, that's my first officer slacking. So
Incompetence. It's beyond slacking.
put
Yeah, I
the
don't
camera
know,
down
it
and get to
doesn't-
work.
It doesn't show anything.
All right, thanks, buddy. Bye bye.
I don't know why my chat
All right, so I'm watching my
there we
glide
go.
slope. I'm a little above the glide or below the glide slope, but speed's looking pretty
we're on
good.
speed. Okay.
So I'm watching my speed on my legs. 157. We should be. A little
We're
slower.
royal. Impressed.
I'm just trying to see how this is going to track coming down. Okay, it's below. So I'm going to go ahead and put 5 notches, 5 degrees in because you're not paying attention.
I like.
So that's okay.
I'm paying attention to the chat.
Yeah, working your camera and paying attention.
I can't multitask.
Wow, that's amazing.
I
the
see a
difference
runway.
that makes. You're right. It is definitely centered. Got to move that. So yeah, I asked questions.
Okay.
Did Pat answer me about
I asked a question in my head.
Yeah. Well, I had asked him a question. He's right. I'd asked him which ones that he had, how he had his his camera switches enabled.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, this is really bizarre. Yeah, the farther back you are, it's definitely makes a difference. Okay, guys. So if we're, you guys are asking questions, please bear with us because we're like on final approach here.
And the FO has done zilch.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
I like Pat's comment in answer to the question about how much it costs. Is like Scott doesn't know how much it costs. His wife bought it for him. Lucky dog.
All right. So let's zoom in a little bit more here.
Zebo for somebody who can't fly without a keyboard.
Yeah. Okay.
We can replace the goal typically is to replace the keyboard with like a Stream
real
Deck
stuff.
Yeah, and then the external thing.
Well, hopefully, if you've got gear down, if you've got everything you need, I'm gonna raise my seat a little bit. I do like the power seat, so that's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna go flaps 30.
Okay.
And I'll put gear down. So we're at 162. I got 145.
We got terrain on my side here.
Oh, we're
speed brake extended. I think you can bring the speed brake.
Yeah.
Is it? Or you wanted it?
No, I want it armed.
Okay,
it's just armed.
Oh, armed.
I'm watching my.
Okay, so does it say speed brake extended even when? Okay.
Well, it will.
I don't know the Boeing.
Well, it's armed.
Boeing.
That's something we can note because I'm okay. Now I'm coming back on glide path.
All right, you got this, Scott.
All right, flaps 30, gear down, skid brakes are set.
All right, 3 greens.
So how far down the runway do you typically float? Lights are on, continuous, so that's good.
Well, it's the whole, what is it, gate, hold, basically you focus on your landing point that shouldn't move in the
that I remember for when I was flying, but it feels like I'm crabbing in pretty hard.
You're good. What's the wind doing?
Well, I know it's straight.
I mean, we have 13 knots of crosswind.
We got a 13 knot quarter-inch headwind. Oh, and there's my terrain. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's too much. Yeah. So speed's looking good. 147.
I mean, just let me know when I need to call brace.
Well, we're gonna go manual here as soon as we get 500.
All right. No pressure, Scott.
800.
No pressure. It's 148. What's our VAP? Nobody knows. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
No, my VREF is 140. About 145.
145.
Plus
okay.
5.
Isn't there a perf pitch in there somewhere?
All right, 600. 600. Once you
all right, 2 white, 2 red. I like that.
That's going to be good. So
2 white, 2 red.
White over red, or red over white, you're all right. Red over red, you're dead. White over white, you fly all night.
You good.
Okay, 400. AP off. No
a little
sound.
high, but I'm sure you're correcting. Oh, this feels good. Very smooth. Hey, 24 right. It's good. It's the right number on the pavement. That's always a good start. All right.
Yeah.
We don't have call outs. We don't have, and we have the parallax. We're on the ground. We are on the ground on the runway. To the left of center line, but that's to be expected as a first landing with the center.
Yeah, the weird. It's kind of weird
brake.
on that.
We're good.
So you can feel and hear the.
Yeah. I mean the yokes are shaky.
Yeah. Somebody asked a question: do we have stick shakers? And yes, it does it through the controller.
Yeah. Well, Hopefully, we're not about to stall.
No.
All right, vacating left. Oh,
Fire warning. What the hell is that about?
oh. What's happening, Scott?
No, no. Did you plug me in?
What's happening?
Did you put me in a? The APU is on fire.
The APU is on fire.
Put it out.
How did that happen?
Put it out.
Do I need to remove my jacket and start?
I've never seen that happen before.
How it works.
Bottle discharged.
Okay,
APU
good,
bottle
good.
discharged. Hopefully it went out.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Hey, right on schedule. I appreciate that. That is wonderful.
Yeah, it's a little. LAX is real heavy, and I don't even have
Yeah,
the.
but it's still pretty darn smooth.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have some.
I think it feels a little high to the ground, personally, but maybe.
So what would change that?
Well, kind of the perspective on the.
We haven't said any of that stuff, have we?
No. But hey, you put the fire out.
For a little bit. You want to steer for a little bit?
Do I want to steer? Yeah, we have the luxurious 737 where
If
there's
you're gonna steer, you better steer because we're like getting off the.
Okay, you better steer. Better steer. You better steer now. You better steer now.
Oh, now he's calling again. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What did I do wrong now, Pat?
Oh, how much time
What
do
did
you
I do
have?
wrong now?
How much time do you have?
Oh, push the throttle forward to stow the speed.
Oh, is it?
Well, I already,
not
closed it.
Manually.
Yeah.
All right, I have no idea where we're parking. Does the brake work?
So if will it do it if I do it now?
Forward.
If I open it now?
We're going forward.
Or is it? If it's, yeah, I think it's probably when it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it did it. That's cool.
Hey, I see a Neo.
And you don't have to do it far either.
I see a Neo. I can't resist.
Well,
I'm
thanks
sorry.
for the tip.
I'm sorry. Where's our speed?
Okay.
Where's my ground speed? 29.
Yeah, it did.
Jesus.
I just checked it in. You just tap it and it goes forward. Yeah, this is just fun, but I appreciate that. Thanks, buddy. You're a good man. All right. Cheers.
Well, I had never taxied a 737 with whoa.
Just run him over.
Jesus. Holy cow.
All right, taxi's on. We have we're gonna have to park somewhere where we can get ground power because our APU burned up.
Oh yeah, I wonder what.
Let me see if there are flames in the back. No, we're all right. Bottles did their job.
Yeah. The fire.
Oh, that was
boy.
too funny.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
so
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what else. Pull into any spot that doesn't have an airplane in it. How's that?
I have my eyes on that spot next to the
right
real
here?
aircraft.
Next to the real aircraft. Was that a diss? I tell you, these bus drivers. Why don't you go back and get your yellow school bus? And
Is there parking? No, there's no parking in between here.
You could just. There's a spot there. Just pull it. That's fine.
Well, there's
they're
no
all
jetway.
occupied. Yeah, they're all
There's
occupied.
no jetway. All right.
That's funny.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You guys have blinkers, right?
No, we don't need no stinking
Tick,
blinkers, man.
tick,
We're a Boeing. And your brakes do work, so use them.
Hint. Don't put the nose into the terminal, Captain Tango, please. That would be much appreciated.
All right, that's good.
That's good?
Yeah, otherwise we'll be looking at the wall. All right, parking brakes.
All right.
We're good. And let's see if I can get ground power on.
Parking brake is on. Okay.
We're going to call for ground power here.
I can give you ground power. That's one of my.
Are you already up there? Okay.
That's one of my very few power here. There you go. You got ground power, boss.
All right, so we're good there.
Yeah,
so
because your APU, gee, it's a
APU
brand
is
new
history.
airplane.
Burn up the APU
The
on the first
APU is just kaboom. How did that
Okay.
happen?
That's interesting.
All right, we can put this off. This.
That's all good. We can kill all our fuels.
All right.
Don't need it.
Well, I think my flight to Austin is leaving from the other terminal.
You got
so
an
I'll see you
hour,
next
so
time.
that's good.
No
So,
talking here.
yeah. All right.
All right, tell me.
Well, we're gonna let these guys go because we got a few notes to take before we got an hour
Sure,
before
but
you have.
come
to
on,
go
we
off.
want to hear first impression. You've been waiting for this moment quite a bit.
Been waiting for this moment since April of last year, and I can say it's very impressive. They've done a fine job. I love all the attention to details with the push to talk up here, the chrono buttons. I mean, everything I asked for, they've come through and they've done. We added some features down here that even have switches, so I can put fans in for there's porting on the sides of the panels that can bring in cool air from the outside. They put USB ports on the side
nice
for our iPads, our phones, and the control loading features.
That's amazing.
Amazing, yeah. And the Pat's right, the throttle is just incredible. It's a really well built piece of kit for sure. And I'm loving the radios, the MMRs, and the multi 737s are really nice. And sorry we didn't get a detail of it, Pat. We had it upside down the other day while Captain Tango was wiring the Hornets in. So we'll try to do something where we talk a little bit more about it. But yeah, I mean, it's a fine piece of kit, no question about it. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you on another flights when I actually know what I'm doing, or I can fool you guys into thinking I do.
And I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Captain Scott, for hosting me. And it was a pleasure.
Well,
it's a very unique experience.
The
so
pleasure was all mine. The help is much appreciated. For
you're
sure,
most
so thank
welcome.
You. And you are too.
I'll see you in the virtual skies.
All right.
See you.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
Cheers.
I guess the one of the things I need to keep track of is how well these lapel microphones.
So
hold
Crafty has some comments on that, so I can provide some feedback.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get out of the cockpit before I
Yeah.
shut
Give
it
me
off.
1 sec. I'm
Yeah,
gonna remove
okay.
my my tablet here. Sorry for the APU fire.
And again, thanks guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in and putting up with us. Hopefully they'll only improve from here.